All right, so this is the instruction for the hair detective. The first thing I wanted to show you right off the bat is the rubric, which you guys can definitely click on. And you will notice that it's worth 20 points. The whole thing's worth 20 points overall, so you get the grade up to 20 points. The first thing that we're going to look at is the crime description. We'll get to that part when we get there, so you'll understand everything a little bit clearer. But what I'm looking for when you go to the crime description, you have to have at least 4 sentences, and it's got to be in your own words. What happened? You get 4 points if you do all 4 sentences explaining what the crime was. If you only do 2 to 3 sentences, you only get 2 points. If you do like 1 sentence, that gets you 0. So make sure you do the 4 sentences. Then when you get to the slide where it asks about the different tests, you got to tell me which one you would believe, or if there's one that's better than the other, you have to tell me that. And you have to justify your answers. So you say, I believe this test is better because of this. That's your justification. You need to have that justification. If you give me just, well, I think it's this, and you don't give me the justification, instead of 2 points, you get 1 point. If you don't answer, you don't get any points. If you correctly identify sample 1, they are labeled 1 through 5. If you correctly label that, or circle it, or put the person on the correct one, you get 2 points. If you accidentally put the wrong person, you still get a point. If you just don't do it, there's no points. Same with sample 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then last but not least, we have at the bottom, kind of like we were doing with the CERs, you're going to tell me give me your claim, who you think did it, and then you got to justify it. Give me your evidence, and that goes to the reason. All right? If you do this, you get 4 total points because you have to give me who did it and at least 2 pieces of evidence. If you accidentally say somebody else, or you give me less than 2 pieces of evidence, you get 2 points. If there's no ID or justification, there's 0 points. So what am I talking about? I am talking about this right here, the hair detective. And ooh, I didn't want to do that. The first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go up to yours, and you're going to click on view, and you're going to click on present. And once you get to this thing, you're going to click play, and it is going to go through the whole thing and explain what happened. If you don't do this, you're not going to see what happened. It's very important. And then once you're done watching it, just go to the top, exit out, and then this is where I was talking about you're going to explain using 4 sentences in your own words what happened. So you just click in here, you can erase that and put in your own answer. You have this little thing. It's not a play. You're not watching anything. It's just this. It tells you, explains the lab, what we're going to be using in this little CER. You're going to meet the band. All right, so this just gives you a bunch of information about the different characters in the bands. I do apologize. Some of the faces look kind of funky, like over here. Mark and Spike. Ash isn't too bad, but Mark and Spike look a little weird. Just read the descriptions, and then you're going to get to hair sample 1. This is all of hair sample 1. So I would suggest when you get to this part, you write down who you think potentially matches this hair. This is kind of like if you were doing the table. This is like the table, only you're writing it on each one. And then you're going to do the same with sample 2, sample 3, sample 4, sample 5. And this is the part what I was talking about. Which test, based on looking at these, because these are 2 different tests, or 3 different tests, which one do you think is better? If you think all of them are equally or something like that, just give me a justification along with that. Then on this one, you have sample 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it does give you all the little things that are right there. All you have to do is move these people around. So you have Mark, Ash, Jade, Charlie, Spike, Sam, Sky, and Scarlet. So you're going to put those in there. And then on the last one, this is kind of like the CERs we've been doing. You tell me who did it and give me your 2 pieces of evidence. Which tells me the reason. All right. Besides that, this is what you have to do. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me, email me through Gmail, use ClassTag, get a hold of me, hop on Zoom, which you're supposed to be doing once a week with me. All right. Besides that, I hope you guys have a great day.